Hey everybody, I'm a native Greenpointer, a daughter of Guatemalan and Polish immigrants, and a local community activist. I'm running to create a politics that gives the disenfranchised voices a seat at the table. Our economic recovery relies on lifting up working class and disempowered residents so that they can live with dignity, security, and safety in their own homes. You can learn more at victoriaforcouncil.com. During all of the community struggles within District 33, I've been there on the ground. I testified in 2018 against the 80 Flatbush Project and the BQX, in 2019 against borough-based jails and the privatization of NYCC, and over the summer I joined hundreds of thousands around the nation who called for an end to police violence. I've also achieved a number of community victories. In 2018, I ran for county committee alongside hundreds of newly activated candidates seeking reform within the Brooklyn Democratic Party. I've continued to push for reform as a twice-elected judicial delegate and through electing reformist candidates like Julia Salazar and Maria Aragona. And in 2019, I protected victims of sexual assault and violence by working alongside advocates to pass the Safeway Home Act and remove barriers that prevented victims from accessing shelters. In 2020, I successfully advocated for new tenant protection laws and stood with housing activists to extend the eviction moratorium during the pandemic. And today, I continue to receive threats because I made sure that anti-Semitic speaking tours and hate groups weren't welcome in Brooklyn. The biggest challenges we face are the city's budget and politicians' deference to the real estate industry. The City Council has both the power and responsibility to change that status quo. As your councilwoman, I will reorient the city budget towards long-term investments in fully public construction projects using union labor, which will boost our economy and deliver housing, schools, parks, and community spaces at cost. The free market cannot adequately provide for the public good. That's our job, and it's the only way to make New York City back on its feet.
The Voter Guide is a nonpartisan resource produced by the Campaign Finance Board that provides New York City voters with information about candidates for local office. This video is a recorded statement from a candidate who appeared to be on the ballot at the time of production, who chose to participate, and who met the submission deadline. The candidate statement is their own, and the candidate has affirmed that their statement is true to the best of their knowledge. The Campaign Finance Board does not endorse any candidate for public office, and the views expressed in the candidate statement do not represent those of the CFB.